Hello my dear friends, I hope you guys are doing great. In today's video, let's focus on dating. Dating is a very difficult process nowadays. You would think that with technology, it actually makes things easier for you because now you have access to many people just by the swipe of your phone in your hand. But unfortunately, it looks like having more choices does not mean having easier process of finding a soulmate. In today's video, let's talk about the factors that can help you probably increase your chances on dating sites. One of the factors that can probably help you to make sure that you have more chances of winning a partner is that the number one thing is your profile picture. I've said this in the past in my previous videos that it's very important that your profile picture not only captures the way you would like to look, maybe good looking to other people, but at the same time it should capture some of the qualities, some interesting factors about you in your life. If you're someone who enjoys maybe walking, maybe the picture they can take is a very good angle while you're walking. That can be helpful. The other factor that can be very important is that knowing that when you're entering dating world, it is not exactly the way you would want it to be. In other words, if you're someone who's ready to find a partner, does not mean that people out there would be also the same way. Unfortunately, that's something that is out there, and we can take it as a fact that there are people who will be there for maybe flirtation. They feel bored in life and they would like to just be there and flirt with some people. There can be people who are have a different notion of how relationships should be, different from you. Maybe you're someone who is monogamous and you prefer to have a monogamous relationship, and you like someone and they want to have open relationship. So there are many terms, many terms out there that can be disappointing and sometimes exhausting to know about them and also go through them. But if you take these as a fact rather than as some sort of interpretation of failure, that can be helpful. The reason I mention the word failure is because sometimes people perceive this as some sort of failures. They get hopeless and disappointed. So once you see things as facts, for example, if you're applying for a job, you see as a fact that there will be so many other candidates applying there, and your chances maybe is not as high, knowing, for example, you don't know anyone there, so you don't have someone recommending you there, so therefore your chances are going to be distributed among those number of people who would be applying. So if we have 10 people, so you would be 1 out of 10, which is quite a low chances. The same goes with dating sites, that if you have these different types of people with different wants and needs, if you take it as a fact, it can help you to be more patient in the process and also be more realistic in the process until you get to the right person. The other piece is that it can be helpful to continue practicing to interact with people, and part of that practice requires you some really good messaging technique, which is a form of communication. So usually I would encourage people not to use the word hi. If you're someone who's receiving 5-6 messages per day, hi would be the least attractive message that you would be attending to, rather than someone saying, hey, that brown couch that you have, I used to have that one when I was 5 years old. So something like that would be very attention grasping, rather than just the word hi being sent to that person. So don't be afraid to be creative while you have that. Going back to the point number 2 that I made is, I don't know which point was it number 2, but anyways, to be more realistic, knowing that yes, I can try. In the process, I would like to enjoy the process, but I might not get what I'm looking for immediately, or in any point in time that you fixed for yourself. That might not happen, because again, dating world is quite big, diverse, people with different needs and different wants, and it is going to be a process. I hope this video helps, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.